live stream with that PS guy. We're going to be considering more Star Trek Resurgence. I'm not going to be on camera for right now, guys. Just not feeling up to being on camera. But I did definitely want to make sure I played more of this game. Things are starting to get real, starting to get real interesting. We got Diaz's, I forget what her name is, but his girlfriend's in sick bay, and it looked like she may be under, she's either on the bad side or she's under the influence. So we're gonna find out. Let's see what we can find out going on here. Hope you guys are having a good day, enjoying it. Make sure you say Happy Father's Day to Dad tomorrow. But let's get going through it. Sorry, I forgot to control this for a second.
The doc's on her way here to check Miranda out. We did the right thing, bringing her here. She was off, from as soon as she came off the shuttle. Talking about a distress call?
I just want to make sure she's okay. This isn't like her.
We'll get her fixed up. You should talk to her. Keep her spirits up.
And to think, yesterday I couldn't wait to get back on the Resolute. To get back to see you. You can't imagine how stupid I feel right now. I can't even believe it myself.
You're not stupid. Not by a long shot. We'll figure out what's happening. And we'll get you fixed up.
I'd like to believe that. I'm scared, Carter. I don't want to find out that there's something really wrong with me. Something they can't fix, or even explain. I'm really scared.
You're in good hands here. There's not a lot that Starfleet Medical doesn't have an answer for.
I'm not so sure about that. They don't know everything.
So I guess we are working with the assumption that she was under some kind of control.
It's good that you brought her here. Petty Officer Maris and the rest of the security away team skipped the bioscan when they came back from Otari. And they've been impossible to track down since. We don't know what kind of pathogens they might have picked up.
Is that going to...
Sit still. This will just take a moment.
You're looking at me like I'm some kind of science experiment. Or a monster. It's kind of freaking me out.
Did you realize you skipped the bioscan? I mean, if you weren't feeling right...
Don't try to blame me for this, Diaz.
What is it? A pathogen?
No. That's not Petty Officer Miranda Maris. I don't know who that is, but it's not Miranda. I know that sounds hyperbolic, but that's the simplest way to put it.
What? And who is it?
I couldn't begin to say right now, but comparing the baseline readings I'm getting here with the DNA and brainwave records in Miranda's 15501, well, I'm seeing impossible variations. I guess you could call the process bioforming. This body is Miranda's, but her DNA is changing into something else. But what's more troubling is there appears to be another mind layered on top of her baseline brain scans. Miranda isn't in control. Someone else is.
That explains a lot. But it's not the explanation I wanted to hear.
There's no sugarcoating in my sick bay.
So you know what's happening. Can it be reversed?
Just because I can describe what I'm seeing, it doesn't mean I know how it's happening or can put a stop to it. there's a lot more we need to learn. I want to take some functional readings. Take this and get her talking while it scans her.
I'm sure you don't want to speculate, Doc. Is there
So it is or it isn't Miranda.
I don't want to be incinerated as biohazard. I don't know why I did it. Any of it.
That's what we're trying to find out.
But it's like there's a voice in my head. It was telling me to go download the data. It told me not to let you stop me. And there was nothing I could do to say no. But I didn't want to. I swear.
So, does this voice in your head leave any room for us?
As long as I have any say in the matter. Well, I still can. I just want to say... Carter, I'm sorry. I really am. I hope you know that.
You don't need to apologize. You just need to get better.
I'll be better than ever.
What the?
Back off!
Computer, erect a force field between biobeds 2 and 3.
Computer, lower force field!
You do not have authorization.
I don't know if that was something I could have controlled or not.
I have a right to exist!
Miranda! We can help you!
1 sec. Go! I'm right behind you.
Could I have grabbed her in that moment, I wonder? I was a little delayed in the buttons, I admit.
Osmia Kellam Kalujo.
What the heck?
Saying. It's not in the universal translator.
Is that some kind of transporter pad?
The Otari.
The drive!
Oh!
Who the hell are you?
We are Scions of the Flame.
They can't get away with that. You have to shoot Miranda. Scions of the Flame? I don't like the sound of that.
You're never gonna believe this. The reason the Universal Translator didn't recognize that language is because it's only ever been read. It's the Takan language.
Get your filthy Hotari hands off me! We'll burn your planet to the ground. Animals. Wait. No.
Oh.
Rise, brother. Rejoin the flame.
Whoa. It's all been a katana, not.
This can only mean our time has come.
I'm only sorry I couldn't find the more suitable host for you.
All in good time. This is only the beginning.
They're working together? An Elidian and a Hotari?
They did something to him.
Secure the Cartabulum.
Cartabula?
It's the energy source.
Spread out. Search the vault. Go back through the mine. Cut off their escape. Find them.
Time to go.
You'll have to give me a thing, guys. I'm still relearning the controls, as it has been a little while since we have done. L2 to aim, R2 to fire. Almost, I guess.
We're trapped. They're blocking the only exit.
Maybe not. Can you buy me some time?
For what?
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
I can take 3 hits. Gotcha. Oh, that's not going well. Oh, wow. That was rough. Wish we could skip this.
We're trapped. They're blocking the only exit.
Maybe not. Can you buy me some time?
For what?
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
Oh, this is not fair. Really?
Shoot the Hotari woman!
Enemies will also target your allies. If an ally dies, you will fail the mission. If appears they are targeting the ally. Okay.
Conquest is ours!
I don't know how you're supposed to. Well, we're gonna redo that in story, but I don't know how you're supposed to do that though. Cause they get up on you quick, and they don't quit shooting. So how in the heck are you supposed to do?
We're trapped. They're blocking the only exit.
I would love to skip this part.
Maybe not. Can you buy me some time?
For what?
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
Shoot the Hotari woman!
Yeah, this game definitely got some audio. This game definitely got its issues. I can't say it doesn't. But I'm overall having a really good time with it. It may just be because of my overall love for Star Trek, but, you know.
Hold on to something.
Hang on.
Oh no.
Don't stop. I'll handle them.
If period on side of the screen, you can switch. Okay, gotcha.
Shoot the one driving the machine!
Tylus! We're surrounded.
I'll get it working.
Pardon me for using this term when we're speaking of women, of course. I don't mean to be rude, but this is what you call a big D play right here.
Here we go.
Well, I mean, you know, but Brett, anti-lock brake, still there.
The lift. We're trapped.
Resolute, 2 to beam up immediately. Resolute, come in.
Kara!
Are you alright?
I think so. It hurts.
Find an escape route.
What are you doing?
Hold on to me.
Whoa! That was a whole lot of what ifs, man.
But there's too much interference. Transporters still can't get a lock.
So we're basically just sitting here in midair.
Miranda was able to transport through the storm. There has to be some path through that we're not seeing.
Tetrametric radiation is saturating our sensors. There is too much interference to pick up the residual transporter signature.
Wait. Tetrametric radiation. Of course. I can align the transporter with the tetrametric signature. The crystals emit tetrametric pulses every 3.8422 seconds, roughly 26 centihertz. All of this is connected. The storm, the warp-killing field, the crystals, Miranda's alien transporter tech.
Oh, why is that so hard?
Okay, I've got the transporter in calibration. There are a lot of biosigns in that mine, all stacked on top of each other. I need something to identify the commander signal. Something loud, energetic.
Understood. Commander Rydek, we have penetrated the storm's interference, but we are unable to pinpoint your signature. We need you to generate a high-energy event to help us...
High energy event. Got it. Tylus, are you still with me? I am. Good. I'm going to shoot my phaser at some dilithium to cause a piezoelectric rupture.
What? Why?
Signal flare. These crystals have to be pure enough. Bigger still. Come on. Damn it. No good. Too small.
Whoa! Dilithium explosion!
Is that energetic enough?
More than enough. I can lock onto their biosigns now. I've got their biosigns isolated.
Commander, we have your signal.
I'm gonna tunnel a path through the ionic interference. I've got a path. Just gotta calibrate the signal.
I cannot get this one figured out for the life of me. Hmm. I think I gotta get the lines lined up, but Got it.
I've got a lock.
Energize.
That was a hard little puzzle.
Petty Officer Diaz.
We're losing her.
The pattern is degrading. Can you hold the signal?
I'm trying.
This doesn't help that I don't really know exactly what I'm looking for. I gotta still focus on that. I didn't even notice the timer down there the first time. They certainly do know how to make this thing so stressed. That's for sure. One thing I can think that I wish that these puzzles would do, and I don't have a problem with the fact that they're hard puzzles. That's not an issue. I like games that have hard puzzles and give you a challenge, but I really look at that. I really do like the fact they have hard puzzles, but they don't really have a way for you to go back and reread what the instructions are because I really only kind of skim through them if I'm being honest with you. And so I don't truly have a very great understanding. I think I'm supposed to line the two lines up. But giving me 2 minutes to do this isn't gonna make it easy. That right there is probably it, but I don't get this, guys. I don't get it. Okay. Lock the frequencies at just the right moment to give the transporter enough power to pull through. Feel the bar. Feel the distance. What is the distance between the waveforms is greatest? Okay, so that's a PowerPoint. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I got it. Come on, come on.
That took a second to figure out. That was a little rough. But I think I finally got the hang of it.
Yes!
Get her to sickbay.
Captain Solano and Ambassador Spock have just returned from Hotari.
Take a look at that.
Rydick, I need you on the bridge, now.
I'm here.
The Elydians are preparing to attack Hotari.
Status report.
The systems are now fully powered. All torpedo tubes open.
They're preparing to fire.
We should hail the Elydian flagship, Captain.
Readying phasers if you want them.
Stand by. Await my order. Recommendation, Commander? We need to act quickly.
Hail the Elydians. Maybe we could talk some sense into them.
Hail them.
No response.
Try it again.
Still nothing.
The Illydians. They've powered down their weapons.
Odd. You sure about that, Mr. Armand?
They're venting some kind of gas from their ship. Hold on. Now all of their systems have shut down.
That's unexpected.
Commander Ermont, scan them again. We have to be sure.
No mistaking it. They're dead in the water.
What's happening?
There's an energy dampening field coming from Tau.
Take us out of range.
Aye, Captain.
Captain, the flagship is hailing us.
On screen.
Zeldy to the Starship Resolute. Our main power cores are completely disabled. The more power we give, the more it takes. Running off batteries. Life support systems have failed. Unable to ventilate. Contaminated atmosphere.
Admiral, you are about to launch an attack on a defenseless planet.
Kobliat, you sided with the Hotari in the negotiation, but that does not matter now. My crew is going to die. Please, I beg of you. You must render assistance. System failures are compounding around my ship.
You're the aggressors. Why should we help you?
We were not going to fire. We were posturing.
The Hotari aren't posturing.
It was just a show of force to move the negotiations forward. You're not going to leave us to die, are you?
No, we are not. Admiral, excuse us while we devise a rescue plan.
By my estimate, the crew only have 23 minutes before their atmospheric mix becomes lethal.
While we may not be able to transport the Illydians directly, if we were to transport them from their ship to a nearby shuttlecraft, it should be possible to amplify the transporter signal there and reroute it to the Resolute.
The Ambassador's plan is incomplete. An away team will have to beam aboard the Zeldy and set up pattern enhancers for a stable enough signal out of the dampening field.
Thank you for identifying my deficiency, Commander Chovak.
Jara, I need a senior officer in command of this. Take Chovak and Bedrosian in the shuttle, and get it done.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edselar, you will be part of the rescue mission. As will I. We will bring the shuttle within transporter range of the Zeldy, then beam you both aboard.
Beam us on board. Why?
The pattern enhancers must be placed on the Zeldy to make it possible to beam the Illydians back to the Resolute. Gather the pattern enhancers, and get to the docking bay.
The game's story is really starting to pick up now in a way that's really kind of impressive, I gotta be honest. Might just be because of the fact that I got lost, but last episode didn't seem to be quite as smooth.
What's that?
We're going to rescue the Illydians, the people that oppress the Hotari, when we should be going to rescue Miranda. This thing that's happened to Miranda is like the Trill symbiosis joining, only worse. And I've seen too many people I care about wiped away by some greater entity to stand by while the same thing happens to her. I wanted no part of it then, and I won't stand for it now. Her body's stolen and used like puppets.
I'm not giving up on her either. We'll get her back.
Whatever it takes.
Right now, we've got other lives to save.
Yeah.
The away team is ready.
I wish the cursor didn't move so slow.
Resolute to Shuttlecraft Melville. You're cleared for takeoff.
Acknowledged, Resolute. Melville taking off.
The icon storm will fill your path with debris. The green lightning will damage the shuttle. Taking damage 3 times will fail the mission. You can fly through the rings created by the storm if you plot a course. So go through the rings of the storm.
Have to keep away from the lightning.
Dude, this is kind of nerve-wracking. These holes, they look bigger, but they get smaller as you get closer. And with the lightning and everything, whoa. That's some very direct lightning. That is, your boy is a master space shuttle flyer going here. We still wanting to fly through the rings, I'm assuming? Oh, this gets tight. That's what she said. Oh, that was a sharp turn. Dude, this is actually like legit stressful. The lightning seems like it's starting to become a little bit more bombastic now, which is interesting.
We are within range. Any closer will put the shuttlecraft at risk. Preparing to transport the away team. Energizing.
I'm gonna assume that the one guy off to the side that we don't know is gonna die. That's the kind of the Star Trek way.
The ship's life support. It's almost completely drained.
And the other systems, too.
Oh no.
We gotta get to their transporter room.
The atmosphere in here is turning to poison. All of these Illydians are going to die if we don't get them out of here.
Why is it giving me the phaser button?
These must close in case of emergency. They don't have enough power left to function. Carter, give them a charge with your phaser. Should make them open.
Ah.
It's not working.
No power's running through any of this. We gotta get them open manually.
I am the ranking officer here. State your intentions. We are under siege. Explain yourselves.
What does it look like? We're here to rescue you.
And yet, you cannot even open a door.
Yeah. Whoa there.
I am still able to stand. What are you trying to do?
We gotta get into your transporter room.
Then we can get your people off the ship.
That's a heck of an impressive transporter room.
Make sure they're evenly spaced. We need to manually adjust beam trajectory so they connect.
I got this one.
Oh, of course we do.
You get the others. I can handle this one. Make sure the others are lined up.
She's sitting over there struggling with that one, and I'm just placing these down like it ain't nothing. Why not just grab one and go over it with it? Nothing better than teenage daughter arguing over a bathroom. It's entertaining at best. Well,
enhancers are aligned and ready to go. Let's round them up.
These will boost the signal so we can transport through the storm. We have a shuttle outside this ship that will route the signal to the Resolute.
All crew to Transporter Room 2. We are evacuating.
We're alive.
Here they come.
Seemed to be some hostility there.
Coordinates. Beam status. Energizing controls.
Please step on the platform so we can evacuate you, Admiral.
The crew goes first, Arminta.
Sir.
I mean it.
You! Get on the platform already!
Okay. The interface is in Elydian, but the layout is the same as a Starfleet transporter. I just gotta do what I did before. Select the people to transport. I need to select all of them. Plot a path through the ionic interference. If the path goes through too much interference, it won't work. Okay, just have to calibrate the signal gain to get the highest possible output.
Oh my god, no.
Even at this range, the interference is too much. The system is suggesting better transport coordinates. DS the shuttle. You're sitting right in the thick of it. I'm sending you specific coordinates for a clear signal path.
Waypoint's been added to the navigational computer. There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
We're almost there. Come on, hold together.
That one was a little harder. Of course, I guess it is going to get
Waypoint's
harder.
been added to the navigational computer. There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
We're almost there. Come on, hold together.
I followed you at that waypoint. How does it? You can only
Waypoint's
go
been
so
added to the
fast.
navigational computer. There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
I seem to have glitched out. I don't know if I'm gonna make this one either. I'm gonna come close though. I don't get it.
Waypoint's been added to the navigational computer. There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
I've been going the wrong way the entire time, though. This one wouldn't have been as hard if I hadn't lost track of the waypoint.
Energize.
I have the first group of Illydians in the pattern buffer. Redirecting and transmitting to the Resolute now.
This is Resolute. We have the Illydians safely aboard.
We did it! I was so worried this wouldn't work. We got this.
Don't celebrate yet, Lieutenant. We've got a lot of people left to save.
Right. Sorry.
This is Commander Rydek. We're holding steady. Signal is good. Keep them coming.
Admiral, you're next. I've made it clear. I only leave after those in my charge.
Sir, I must insist you go so you can lead our people. I will see to any stragglers.
Yes, that may be for the best. But first, let me thank our human saviors. I'll pin medals on your uniforms when this is over. for all your brave work.
You're very welcome, Admiral.
Does Starfleet let you wear another fleet's medal?
We will find out.
We're back. We're ready for...
Get the Admiral to safety.
Energize.
Massive power surge!
Sending available power to the annular confinement beam. I have the Illidians in the pattern buffer, but I cannot resolve their signal to send them through to the Resolute. Nor can I materialize them here.
We need a better position with the Resolute. Almost there.
I am losing their patterns. I need more power, but internal relays are not functioning.
I'll do it manually. Do it!
I am trying. I will lose the transport if I do not have more time. The signal is resolving.
Please!
Finish the transport.
I have them. Transport complete. She is injured. Lieutenant Bedrosian has been injured, but the last transport was successful.
Oh, thanks, B.
Unfortunately, our shuttle systems were damaged by the power surge. We can no longer serve as the transporter node.
Carter, these readings are off the charts. The source of the storm is on this ship. That must have been the power surge when it came on board.
You're right. That's a con energy source. If they call it the Cartabula, it's here.
Is that?
The intruders are preparing to bring the Zeldi to war.
And we're about to be stuck on it.
There is an old Illidian saying about leaping off the hot skillet and falling to the flame below.
Yeah, we got that one too.
We don't know where this ship is going, but we are not lost. We can still do something. We can still fight. We'll stop them from getting the Cartabula wherever they're taking it.
I like this plan, and I shall fight with you.
That's all well and good, but if we're not getting off this ship, we're really backed into a corner here.
We can't get off this ship.
But maybe I could target somewhere on the ship.
We are reading the warp engines powering up.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
We do not have a way to evacuate you from the Zeldi. The shuttlecraft is too heavily damaged.
That's all right, Commander. We have a plan of our own. We're gonna stay on this ship.
That is very bold of you, Mr. Diaz. Live long and prosper.
I hear voices down the corridor.
He will be here soon.
I'll guard the door. You just get us out of here, Diaz.
Hey, Stretch. Help us with this map. Find somewhere as remote as you can.
They're almost here.
There. The aft cargo bay.
That is acceptable.
Sounds good to me.
Whatever you're doing, do it now!
We're locked in. Board to transport.
Come on, Val!
Bell!
Told you you were gonna die.
It's too late for him. Carter!
3 to transport.
Oh no.
Energize.
Epic moves.
Zeldy does not appear to have left any warp signature at all. I cannot track its trajectory. Our duty often calls for sacrifice. She knows it, and our people on the Zeldy know it.
Contact the Resolute, Mr. Chovak. Have them bring us back. And tell them we'll need medical waiting for Lieutenant Bedrosian.
Yes, Commander.
One person injured versus a bunch of people dead. It was kind of, that seemed like a call that the officer would make. So that's kind of why I went with that one.
Through your efforts, we were able to save almost 100 Elydians from certain death. As for Lieutenant Bedrosian, well, Duval will do her best, but the prognosis isn't very encouraging.
Lieutenant Bedrosian went above and beyond her duty. She deserves a commendation.
I'll see what I can do.
Commander Rydek, I heard what you did. The sacrifice you made for our sake. You saved not only my life, but the lives of my crew. An incredibly heroic deed. All of Elydia is in your debt. We cannot thank you enough.
Just doing our duty, Admiral. I'm sure you understand. If you'll excuse us.
Of course.
How are we getting our away team back?
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances. While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hatari or Khan, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves, under our control. You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you, too. I can't afford another mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support. I don't want to raise a false alarm just yet.
I'll follow your lead. We can keep this under wraps for now.
Always nice to know you have my back. One of the primary reasons I brought you on board. I made the right decision.
And in turn, I hope you'll have my back as well.
Of course. Loyalty like yours doesn't go unnoticed. Or unrewarded.
We're ready in the briefing room, Captain.
They just need to make sure I pointed that out, because we're in sticky territory.
Is there any update on our efforts to trace the Zeldy's warp signature?
Unfortunately, no. Somehow they were able to mask the signature and block our ability to track their trajectory.
I'm also concerned about what went with them. A Taconian energy source.
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
I have faith in our away team. They won't give up easily, and if they can somehow manage to stay alive, then maybe they could get word to us about their location.
That'd be a hell of a lucky break.
Right now, we need all the luck we can get. The Takan also compromised our systems when Petty Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about this.
We're not contacting Starfleet until we fully understand the situation. There are too many unknowns.
They stole our data. That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
But the captain does have a point. It might be better to wait until we know more.
I would have to agree with the captain. There's no point causing undue panic based purely on speculation.
We need to know more before we go off half-cocked sounding the alarm. I want to speak with the Hotari and get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
I expect we'll meet resistance. The Hotari think we violated our neutrality by entering their minds. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the Elydians.
The Takan are a threat to both their civilizations.
No. They're a threat to us all. The device Commander Rydek found in the Taconian Vault is an advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what, exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Takan, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Taconian and displacing that of its host. It's a hostile takeover on a cellular level, bringing individual Takan back to life, one by one.
The bioforming process itself. From what I witnessed, it seemed to be almost instantaneous.
This is strictly an educated guess at this point based on my research, but the transformation does appear to happen immediately. The Taconian seizes control of the host, and then the displacement begins. Petty Officer Maris called herself a scion of the Flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
The Takan have crossed a line. That much is certain. However, meeting with the Hotari could offer insight into their true intentions. Under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
Given the options, this might be our best chance to find out more about what they have planned.
I couldn't agree more.
With the Cartabula gone, I can confirm we have regained warp capability and the use of our transporters.
Excellent. Commander Ermot, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hotari as soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
Nice work, everyone.
You're long overdue for a Deridium infusion.
It looks like I am.
I'm either gonna call it quick here in just a few minutes. Got a family outing this afternoon, but I want to make sure I got at least a little bit of this in. Dude.
I'll give you two a moment, but she needs her rest.
I understand.
Commander Rydek? Is that you? I thought I heard your voice.
I'm right here.
Where? Before you say anything, I just want you to know I don't blame you for what happened. I heard that last transport made it through. That was our mission, to save lives. So, I'm glad it was a success. And Dr. Duval tells me she can get me my sight back. Eventually. I just hope this isn't the end of my career. Can't be much of a tactical officer if you can't see what's coming. But this is all I've ever wanted to do.
The latest advancements in vision enhancement are truly remarkable. I wouldn't be surprised if you came back better than you ever were.
I just want to be able to see again. That's all I'm asking.
All right, you two. Lieutenant Bedrosian needs her rest, and you have an infusion waiting for you.
I will check in on you soon. I promise.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Aside from almost running out of Duridium, you're in good health.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
You I don't worry about. The captain, however...
Go on.
You see it, don't you? He's desperate. Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for a captain. And you encouraged him. Which was disappointing when you showed you were willing to defy the captain by reversing hull polarity back at Starbase. You've spent enough time with him now, seen enough of how he runs this ship. If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to know. Don't sugarcoat it. You know I wouldn't.
To be honest, I'm worried about him. It seems like the stress of this mission is getting to him. He has so much riding on its success, and I am concerned he'll do something rash to ensure it.
Good to know we see eye to eye on this. And I want to be clear, I care about Solano, I really do. I've been his doctor for years. There are more important things at stake than offending an old friend. If it gets any worse, you know where to find me.
Jara.
Monitor your Duridium levels. I'll be right back.
How's your wound?
Like it was never there. I feel lucky you were there with me. Without you, I'd be, well... Thank you for saving my life. Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered if you left me for dead.
I should be thanking you. You took that disruptor shot for me. Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die. Not after all you did to help.
I won't forget it.
We saw the truth down in those mines. What Sidron and Galvin really are. Who they've become. The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian. It's hard to accept that everything I thought I knew, so much was a lie. The horror of that underneath our feet the entire time.
What we learned down there will help us win this fight. Truth is power, and we'll use that to stop Galvin and Sidron.
You're right, and it was worth it. I truly hope you're right.
Commander Rydek, you're needed on the bridge at once.
What is it?
The Hotari have agreed to meet.
Alright guys, I think that this is likely, yeah, this is where I'm gonna call it square. I am still really very much enjoying this game. The story is picking up. That last stream, like I said, because I got lost in some of the stuff, it did kind of drag a little bit. I admit that some of the puzzles are a little. Look, again, I don't mind the challenging puzzle. I want the challenging puzzle, but they kind of tend to use the same things over and over again, and to the point where it kind of becomes more of a groan. Because we just did that one puzzle, and then bam, do another one just like it. You know, so I guess if I've got one complaint so far, really and truly about the game overall, that's probably it. Like I said, for this being a PS4 game, and I'm gonna bet that they weren't given the biggest budget in the world just because this game came out a while ago, and I'm just now hearing about it. So at the very least, I know it wasn't marketed very well. It does have some glitches here and there. The graphics wise, I think that's more of a style choice based on what they kind of do. This was made by some of the guys that used to work at Telltale, and that kind of seems to be the Telltale style. This is very similar to that. Very, very, very similar. But I am having a blast. This episode definitely picked up and did amazing things. And I could not be more excited about getting back into it and playing some more. I'm gonna try to get back into it tonight and play, but if I don't do it tonight, I'll definitely be into it tomorrow. Guys, of course, as always, remember common sense is not that common, and you guys know I love you. I'll talk to you later.